What is up, everybody? I am having some connection issues, as you know I love to have. It's my favorite to have connection issues. Um, so hold on with me for 1 second here while we try to deal with those. Hopefully we're back. Any suggestions trying to get Mega Man with standard foundation? I love Rakdos and Mono Black. The Mono Black Zombie Skeletons is very fun. We did our Boros deck already. We're gonna have to loop back around to Boros. I am looking to put together an Elf deck. I also have Golgari Demons on the back burner. We also did make that Knights deck, Abzan Knights. But right now, we're having a connection issue. Yeah, so hold, hang loose, everybody. If it disconnects for a second, don't panic. There we go. All right, a little better. Sorry about that. No, sorry we didn't get started sooner. I'm working on it right now. So Elf Ball, I mean, Elf Ball might be interesting to run. Elf Ball might be interesting. Let's do some Assassin's Trophy. Urgent Necrosi. We don't need to do that. Exile. Let's do Terror Sunder. Destroy. Let's get rid of that. Let's put 2 cut downs. 2 of those. 23 lands on a 22. Boom. Tyvar helps with a 5 mana buff. I got Tyvar in here, yeah. Are we doing bad optics? Yeah, if I get it going, it will be insane. It will be pretty wild. This land enters tapped. Scry. Temple of Milady. You were correct. I was laughing to myself when you said that, Domo Arigato. I was like, the man's got a gift. If you're a man. I don't know if you're a man or not. Let's have a little fun with it. Let's see what we're really doing here, guys. You know? Well, you know I can't stay away from green for too long. Tyvar the Fighter. Oh yeah, I thought about him, but I liked Bellicose better, so. Okay, let's give it a shot. Also, I'm right here to Mythic. I'm 9 games away from Mythic, so we got to be careful. We really got to bring out killers. We can't fuck around. So let's try a couple of unstandard games first. I also have a Selesnya, Rabbits I was working on. Don't forget to have me shout you out when more people come, Trexodactyl. Don't forget. Man, we're so close to 3,000. So close. So close to 3,000. 155 away from 3,000. Paw Patch. Paw with the paw. Paw with the paw, da bang, diggy, diggy. No attacks. Of course, we don't get any green mana. Naturally, we're running an elf deck with elf pumps, and we don't get any green mana, so you love to see that. You've been chilling in Diamond playing fucking, I'd really love to play 1 green mana. That would be my dream, to be honest. To be able to get 1 green mana. You think I'm going to be able to get 1 green mana? No, it gave me a black mana. And why wouldn't it? You know, why wouldn't it not give me a black mana? That, obviously, I need black mana more than anything in this deck. Hey, very Vorpal. How you doing? Eclipse Rider, what's up, guy? A very Vorpal Knight. Alright. Let's take a look at what the black mana situation is. Either that was a bad hand or I really fucked up here. 6... you know what? There. Elf Ball. Still riding that high. Very, very, very Vorpal. Chopping heads and taking meds. That's what the Vorps do. Bro, Authority of the... People are not... I barely see anybody playing Authority of the Consoles. That shit is fucking... Straight fucking diesel, man. That is gas. That shit is fucking wild how fucking good that shit is, man. I can't tell you how good fucking... Is he gonna play the removal? He sure is. Gotta cut it down. Authority of the Console ruins some decks on its own. If they don't have a response to it, the deck is fucking ruined. They're just dead. Kiora. Discard 2. Elvish Archdruid. Boom. Took the hit right there. Great. Oh, the Valgavoth. If he's on the table, you've already lost. Pay 1. Tyvar the Bellicose. Quit the game. I guess he's just running Reanimator. I don't know. I'm starting to think this may not have any real power. That's great. I'm a social worker. And yes, we do a lot of hard work. We try our best. There's a lot of great free rent and mental health resources out there. It was a graveyard spam. D-Loth, A+ pun right there. I played Dinos or Orb. This deck is kind of 50-50. Look, why does it keep feeding me fucking black? Why is it doing this? Crad games. What's going on here, guys? Why does it just only want me to play black cards? I guess we have to worry about that turn 3 fucking Zombify, I guess that's a real thing. Turn 4 Zombify. Boom. Boom. Shuffler's been on some bullshit. Indeed, Trex. Odactyl. Duress. He's only going to take that. Authority of the consuls. Boom. Black is the new black. Indeed. Black ain't going nowhere. Black never left. Tyrese the bellicose. You're super proud of yourself. You just won with the tap 10. The tap 10 on Lathril. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I'm having a hard time with elves. I'm running to all bangers, all killers. Do you see the issue here? He's not going to grab anything. Draw a card. Boom. That comes in. So he'll probably play a mana and then Sunfall me. No, he didn't. Okay. All right. We did that. All right. Fantastic. Now, my skeletons have tore through people. The two decks I've had, the vampires fucking tore through people. And the skeletons fucking tore through people. That was two things that I did get off really good. Angels did well, but struggled. Angels, when they popped off good. But they did occasionally struggle with, Kill Frenzy. Unfortunately, people are running Kill Frenzy right now, and there's not much you can do about that. Car Llama Face, welcome to the show. Bad Objects, Jukebox Hero, how are y'all doing? Shane's birthday tweet, welcome to the show. Cody Stinson, welcome. Eclipse Rider, Ghost Cowboy, some people call me the Ghost Cowboy. Some call me the Gangster. Oh, the game crashed. Wow, okay, so all of Magic just crashed. Good stuff, you love to see that. You love to see all of Magic crash. Let me reboot. Darren Geronimo, Germono, not Geronimo. Barney, it always reminds Cody Simpson reminds me of Barney Simpsons. Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Welcome to the show, Jeffrey Thistle. How you doing? I like to greet all y'all personally. Chris Chaos, it's not a night of streaming on YouTube if Chris Chaos isn't there. My guy never misses a show. Dude fucking fell off a 10-foot high scaffolding, broke every bone in his body. He was still here, watching the stream from the hospital. I think that's what happened, Chris Chaos, if I remember correctly. I may be getting that story slightly wrong. Doesn't matter, though. It makes a better story when I say it like that. Broke every bone in his body. So apparently, Foundations is a big hit, also, by the way. Hey, what's up, Zloyd Devi? Okay. Alright, so now Magic doesn't want to work. Having some internet issues. Great. Love to see that. Sorry, Magic isn't opening. Trying to get it to open. Come on, Arena. You can do it. Oh, cool cat deck tracks. I just saw that. So now Magic isn't opening. Hold on, guys. It's going to disconnect for a second. Nobody fucking panic, okay? Nobody panic. It's going to disconnect. All right? For just a second. Nobody freak out. Nobody panic. Okay? Just relax. I got to do something real quick. Okay. We should be back. There we go. I'm gonna panic. Real Raven said he's panicking. Cookies used to panic. That's why their name is Panic Panic. Alright, now we're good. Just had to switch internets. There we go. VTuber Aurora, Very Vorpal, Super Carlos, Speaker Wiggins, Soveski, Lieutenant Dan's Legs, Jar Werewolf, Logie Bear, Iceman, Bad Optics. Don't panic. It says it right on the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You're not supposed to panic, okay? Mono Red, Leyline force everyone to take a move behind the gun to come back from being a mono wide brain. That is true, Jeffrey Thistle. 100% true, man. People they got their fingers on the trigger all the time now. They're 100% ready to just fucking shoot anything that comes out that gate. It's a bit of a problem, you know. It's tough because people just want to go pop 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 pop. You know. Self-Crown Visionary. Oh, I forgot to put caverns in this. Free floating green. Pay. Draw a card. Let's attack. And nope. Oh, Tanuki playing mono green. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for the 5. I really appreciate that. Alright, we're elf balling up. Undead didn't make it? I did Undead yesterday. Richard the Turd. Wow. Very clever name here. Because if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's a Valgavoth. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, as Jeffrey mentioned, people being gun shy aside, and of course the control runners, I gotta say, people are chill right now, man. People are trying new stuff. They're running tribal decks. They're doing all kind of crazy shit, you know. The thumbnail is undead? Huh. Let me double check that. Did I put the wrong one on here? Oh, shoot. Did put the... Thank you for letting me know. Put the Foundation's thumbnail on there. Discard a non-land card. Let's get rid of Bellicose. Okay. Sorry, Nigel. Thank you for letting me know. Overlord of the flood pits. Gonna flood that pit. Impending bloomin' onion. Let's go in. Okay. My turn. Feed the swarm. Let's go in. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. Boom. Aetherize. Good combo play right there. I was gonna let this guy go, but now I gotta kill all of his stuff. It's a real shame. Is Lathril a reprint? I never played with her. Was she like a commander-only card? Quarry. So you gonna run another board wipe here? Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. That's what I thought. I thought she might be a commander-only card that they decided to throw her in here. She feels like a commander-only card. Liliana the Villainy.
And for once, it's not my fault.
Yeah, ninjas, you might be able to make a ninja standard too. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Tiny bones. Tiniest bones you ever did see. Yeah, ninjas, apparently that new Kato is fucking busted. Apparently that new Kato just has all kind of fucking crazy things it goes with. So many wonderful and terrible things to show you. He should swing in with the shore. Oh, Painful Quandary again. Very nice. I will discard a card. Stash it. Smash it. Watch where I slash it. The Noise Archer. He really wants to kill that Glissy Slizzy. That Glizzy Goo. This dude's sweating the game like he fucking won away from Mythic here, man. Bro, you're an unranked, homie. You can relax a little bit. Okay, put that guy out. My man gunning like I don't even know. Push him. Maybe he's got the big knockback again. That'd be funny. Nope, he did not have the big knockback. What do I think of Three Tree City? It's fine. It's fine. I never really get it. It's a big ramper, but it's like, what are you ramping towards? You know, what are we pushing towards here? It's a big way to add a lot of mana, but there's also other big ways to add a lot of mana, and it's like, you know? Boof. All right. I don't use it very frequently. I don't think it's bad in any kind of way, but let's see if we can actually push damage downrange here. Genesis Wave. Leaf Crown Visionary, I don't got any early good plays here. I'm going to mulligan that. Yeah, sure. Tyrese the Bellicose. Elvish Archdruid. Got a bunch of kills in our hand. What's he running? Is he going to play kill you? Crown Visionary. Big hit right there. Okay. Gotta draw an elf. Feed the swarm. Still don't have an elf. Only drawing removal here, and if he's only going to play removal, there's not much I can do. I need an elf. Need some sort of elf. Or he needs to play something so I can kill it. I have not. It's only been 3 days, man. It's only been 3 days. I will. I will run an everything deck. I will run a cat deck. I will run everything you've ever heard of in every deck ever for all time. Have not touched Rakdos yet. Definitely want to do Alesha Who Smiles at Death in Rakdos. Definitely want to do a... what's that shit called? A Dragon's deck. That's going to be really useful. Alright, let's just not draw... Yeah, okay. Thank you, game. 50% mana draw. You love to see it. You love to see 50% mana draw on here. Lumera, Woods. Is it Dragons? Certainly, yeah. Or is it Dragons is certainly viable. Yeah, for sure. That is something that could happen. We have drawn nothing but fucking mana here. Gotta cover up. Good God, man. I'm gonna draw mana. Watch this. Gets rid of those elvish druids. Needs to restart the Animus. This is Sunfall. I can't generate fast enough. I hit too many fucking roadblocks here. I hit too many roadblocks. I just drew garbage. All right, let's try one more before we move on. I'm not convinced that this has a powerhouse right there. Well, I have the Leaf Crown Visionary that lets you play one green and draw another one. But what is card draw in green? That's not fucking that's not that other one. You know, I have Gisa Sunslayer, who lets you draw a card. But what else do we got, you know? Because frankly, making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Ops goes first. The rest to take the board wipe. It's not even that. It's just that everyone runs fucking 50 kills. It's not even... It's the main thing is trying to run uphill with this shit, and you're not aggro. Boom. It's gonna run in. It's probably gonna blast it. See? They don't let you hold shit, man, anymore. They don't let you fucking grab nothing. I told you, they don't let you keep nothing no more. They don't... The first couple of... We're still in that scared-ass fucking mono-red phase where everyone is fucking terrified of letting you hold a card. That's going to be the worst possible outcome. If you hold a fucking card, they're fucking monstrously terrified of that. He's probably going to play a lightning bolt on it, so it dies. Clockwork Percussionist. Oh, no, Heartfire Hero. Hearts on fire. First strike. Mike. The werewolf in the moonlight. Boom. Leaf Crown Visionary, boom. Selesnya, yeah, we could go Light Elves and not do Bellicose. I don't know. I'm trying out Lathril. That's the thing. Like I'm giving it a shot. I'm giving it a shot because, you know, why not? Last fucking card that I needed. Boom. Alright, let's wait. Everheart Challenger. No matter what I do, he's gonna hit, damage out, kill me. See that? I don't know. I got Elf Ball the other night and it worked really well, but I'm not doing it. I'm not hitting it. We seem to be drying up on mana on a 23. Maybe we need to hit that 24. Maybe, well, we flooded the last game. I don't know. I don't think we're getting hands. We're going to try it one more time. We're going to try it one more time. We're going to give it one more shot here, and then we'll move on to something else. It probably needs more time in the shop. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. I like Llanowar Elves in the opening hand, but every time I play it, they kill it right away. That's the nature of the game right now. Llanowar, he's going to play Cut Down on it. Everyone knows what that is. You know, they're not going to fucking give you a pass. Told you. Everyone knows what that is, man. Everyone knows that's some shit. So, they're not going to fucking give you a pass and let you get your Llanowar off. Vine Lasher. Boom. Cash Gecko. Blizzards. Okay. Push. Take them both. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is Llanowar Elves is exciting, but in current day, it's like, you know, alright, but yeah, we know what that does, dude. Blooming Marsh. No attack. Fireglass Mentor. More like Fiberglass Mentor, am I right? I'll take you. It's probably going to play the pump. That's fine. Yeah. Assassin's Trophy. Tyrese Bellicose. No attacks. Tyvar the Bellicose. I've got removal in my hand. Gonna ping me for one there. Just draw a card face down. Very cute. He's gonna go in for 2. We'll take the 2. What'd he grab? No. Nothing really. Lathril. That. Death Touch. 4 damage there. Good stuff. No, he pings me for 1. It's gonna go in. We'll take that. Boom. Kind of ran out of gas here. Archibald. A Lathril. Archibald Druid. What's he got in his hand? Zarb. Wonderful Reptile. Pump on him. No, keep him back. Okay, for 3. Gonna hit for 9. Pump. That's gonna generate 3 tokens. He could play. It's gonna pump me for 1 right there. He could play whatchamacallit. Virtue. It's not largely gonna matter because I'm just gonna run in on him. There's a mana. Tear Sunder on the Virtue just to make a point. All right. All right. Putting some dust on the boots here. Okay. At this time of the era, Llanowar Elves is already a model. Yeah, I know. It's like they reprinted could ramp into Exsanguinate. That's not a terrible idea. Tap 10 elves. We also have that. What generates elf tokens? Oh, we don't have Imperious Perfect. We didn't even craft her. Leaf Crown Visionary. Dwyer's Elite. Craft it. 23 out of 23. Not the worst. I like Llanowar in the opener, but as we see it, a lot of times it just gets killed. We can put Leaf Crown, which is a bold gamble here, but we'll give it a shot. A Phantom Verge. Alright. Elf. Leaf Crown. Thogoth's Lair, at least. Land. Daggerwar Elite. Pay to draw a card. It's another mana. Boom, boom, boom. Swim, boom. Okay. I think we're getting some traction here. Entity Tracker. Can't swing in yet. Do this. Decline. We got a lot of Elven. Boom. Boom. Let's push on him. Let's push on him. And maybe we'll get Wilderborn out to get in some action here. Assassin's Trophy also can pop out the... Unable to scream. Not bad. Ooh, that got glitched. +1, +1. Let's wait to see what happens here. Mystic Scavenger. Armor. That's a problem. My turn. We'll do that. Yeah, the enchant stacks is not easy. However, we do have a good solution to the enchant stacks. Decline. Her name is Lizzie Sunslizzy, which is synonymous with enchantment destruction anywhere that you go. Let's see if he's got the lockout for it. Mirror Room. Scepter to Reflector. Entity Tracker feeding him fucking cards infinitely is also a problem. Because they're just going to get better and better options. So, I'm surprised they don't have Sheltered by Ghosts yet. Oh, no, now they do. I am not drawing my removals here, so I'm going to have to play Wilderborn. I'm going to have to play Wilderborn and draw cards because I really need removal. Going in. No. Lizzie's on Slizzy. Let's do it. Yes. Draw a card. Assassin's Trophy. Perfect. I want to keep that one. I want to push in with you. One Rogue's Passions in his deck. Not a bad idea. Boom. That was a stupid idea. I forgot he had first strike. I'm not happy with the speed. Really. It rolls, but it doesn't roll that fast. You know? Look how much advantage he was able to get up on me here. Just by playing these basic ass cards. Look how much advantage he was able to fucking get up on me. Just by playing basic ass cards. I'm not happy with that speed level, man. That is not a good speed level. You know? He's going in. Block. Block that. 6. I like green, Elite Omen. I like green. There's nothing. I have nothing against green. I like Stompy too. There's Cut Down, which isn't going to do me no good. So let's do this. Play, draw. That's the last one. I'm not happy with the speed there. I'm just, I'm not feeling that. It's just clunky. I'm missing some sort of X factor to really pop off, I think. You made a mono green elf deck? Throw it my way, Hillbilly. I feel like I'm just clunky, man. Like I just... There's no smoothness. There's no smoothness to this. Wilderburn Preserver, I don't think is that good of a card, to be honest. It's an Elf Archer, Flash and Reach. People used to love this card. Tyvar the Bellicose. That's the Death Toucher. Mana ability. Put 1 unit of the amount of mana produced. This ability trunks each turn. So that goes into... That would help Elvish Archer get huge. Lathril. Wilderborn Preserver. Llanowar Elves. Overrun? What about Overrun? 23 out of 22. Let me try it one more time and see where making some little adjustments here and there. How you doing, Elite Omen? I like your use of 3s instead of E's. It makes you feel like an old-timey gamer. I think we should bring back, I've said it multiple times, we really should bring back, old-timey fucking... usernames. Dark Reaper. Yeah. Nissa, I don't know. Nissa... See, this is the issue. Turn 1, I got nothing good in my hand, man. I gotta start mulliganing better. This might be a really mulligan-heavy deck. Because, look, it's turn 2. I'm just putting up my fucking Ramper. My Leaf Crown Visionary for hurting myself for 2 mana here. This really might be a, fucking, a mulligan-heavy deck, to be honest. He's probably going to play removal on it. No, he's going to play Call. Call! He's going to swing him with a crazy amount. That. Green. Black. Is she legal? She's Selesnya, though. Yeah, that's the thing about her. We want to switch completely up what we're doing and go Selesnianic. Bring back Sheldred and Swamp Walk, board wipe turn 1. Yeah, bring back Dark Ritual, you cowards. What's the idea here, Hillbilly? Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey Thistle. You just trying to go over the top with explosive plays? Play Lightning Heal inside Wires Elite. Okay. See, I'm not even generating... Look how hard this guy's generating board state. I'm not even doing this. I'm not even doing what he's doing, man. So, something is obviously wrong here. You know? Something's not right if we're just getting outgunned by fucking turn 3 Boros. We just don't have the fucking nuts to compete. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not happy with that. Definitely not happy with that. We can win accidentally, but power level's way low on that. Which is, to be fair, it's what a lot of people reported. I'm not going to lie and say that this was reported to be a super effective deck in the long run. A lot of people reported that this was slow and clunky. You know. All right, let's take a look at what else I got here. Yeah, I need more work on mine. For sure. Let's try Good Night real quick. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue. I think in a less fucking gunfire meta is also very useful to survive them right there. This is Selesnya. Selesnya Kaz. Mosswood Dread Knight. I go first. Okay. You're not going to know what's coming here, I don't think. Hey, hey, Drift Ronin, how you doing? There's 2 life to draw a card, but I'll take it. Innocence. This. Gain of life. Boom. Scry. For a cut down? Sure, why not? We got enough mana. All her for 10 minutes, fix before I gotta go back. Hey, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? Valley Quest Caller, very good card. Heir Apparent, Heir Apparent. So we're gonna rub that on you. Let's see if he wants to give it up. He does. Danatha with Sheltered by Ghosts might be something here, man. Because I can recast that alt constantly. Ooh, good play. Sir Armand. Gonna go in. No blocks. Boom. A land. +1 for each enchantment you control. Boom. That dies. Knight of Grace. Boom. Where are you working, dog? This is too tough. I'm unhappy with the slowness. I feel like mid-range, men, we're in a bad spot for mid-range. You're either pulling explosive combos or you're aggroing out. Or both. I don't feel like you can really hit. I just don't feel like you can go with these clunky slow build decks. There's just too much. There's too much going on. There's too much going on. There's too much activity to really fuck it up. Boom. Apparently this guy is God. Heir Apparent. Mono Green L's much faster? Might be, yeah. Mutt. Good stuff. Quest Caller to Ethereal Armor here. Probably going to try to remove it. Tower. Kills that. Firebrand. Fire. Oh, is he running Gobos? Okay. Word. Did you know Niv Mizzet goes infinite with himself? That's pretty funny. If you get both Niv Mizzets down on the board, it goes infinite with himself. Trexodactyl, I'm shocked you didn't run that yet. The Niv Mizzet infinite loop. Yeah, well, that's what kind of time Niv Mizzet's on. That's what kind of time you're on, man. You get both versions of Niv, and I can't believe it wasn't on purpose. That if you get both versions of Niv Mizzet on yourself, it goes infinite. I cannot imagine that was a mistake. I think they had to have known that. Arena of Champions, very nice. Oh man, I hated those Paradox Engine decks. Six. It's all gonna fucking get crushed. Yeah. It's first strike, man. Doggo. Champion. Hey, Walk-in Closet and Forgotten Cellar, a card that I'll never play. Tremors, War Leader's Call. Yeah, I actually like the Boros version of Heir Apparent. That fucking, if you play it right, it kills them immediately. That's pretty funny, too. It's a funny build. Okay. Temple of Plenty, of course, hits me with that right there. Armor, naturally. I think you just thought it would be funny, that's all. Yeah, it's just a silly little guy. I mean, infinite combos are you know, there's plenty of them, but the fact that it's a Niv Mizzet, if you put down two different versions of Niv Mizzet, he goes infinite with himself, is what I mean. If you have the two different versions down, he immediately goes into an infinite loop. which is funny. I think that's more than anything. It's just funny that that happens. And it frankly, it makes sense because he's such an egomaniac that that's what would happen. If you know anything about the lore of him, is it? Alright, Anthem of Champions. I'd love a green mana here. He's probably going to play temporary. Yeah, he's going to do something like that. Okay. Mike Caller. Mike Caller hardly knew her. It's gonna do targeted removal here. Get lost. Boom. I'm gonna play on that. Paw Patch Recruit. I'm gonna play on that. You just don't want me playing. Yep. I told you, he just don't want me playing. I called it. Anybody playing this shit, they just hate people playing the game. They just mad at the fucking game. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Say you'll never die, you'll always haunt me. I wanna know I belong to you. Say you'll haunt me. Hey, what's up, Nekias? Yeah, if you're playing fucking Temporary Lockdown, Sunfall, Ramp, you don't want to fucking play the game, man. You're not trying to have nobody fucking play the game. You're trying to fucking play the game yourself and just win. You're not really trying to play the game. You're just trying to win. You're not actually trying to meaningfully engage in any kind of game playing. That's, you know, not really what you're here for. Heir Apparent. Boom, Brushland, don't need it. He's just gonna play more board wipes and counter spells and destroys and shit like that. He's not actually interested in playing Magic. And I always say this. I say there's a difference between wanting to play Magic and wanting to win Magic. You know? What is the theme this evening? We're trying a bunch of shit out. We're trying a little bit of everything. I've been so laser focused on the fuck is that again? Spelunky. Okay. Want to draw cards, want to draw cards. There we go. I told you, he's not interested in playing Magic. He doesn't want that. He wants to win Magic games. Actually playing Magic is incidental to that. It's not really necessary. Like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To drain them is my cause. Pokemons. Gotta get them all to do. I fear it's my destiny. Pokemons, ooh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. This is so fucking boring. Why am I doing this? Oh my fucking god, dude. Exhausting, man. You're exhausting, Nimble Manta. You're fucking exhausting. Literally fucking exhausting, man. I want to fucking sleep watching this shit. I'd just rather be doing anything else than watch myself get fucking locked down Sunfall 50 times in a row while this guy fucking plays with his nuts. So fucking boring. I go first. Okay. So we'll do Heir Apparent into Valley Quest Caller, I think. Or we wait for Valley Quest Caller. Listen, if all you're doing is sweeping the board, man, you're not playing the game. You're avoiding playing the game. That's always my point. I understand that board wipes and other things and lockdowns if you're trying to aggro, but if your whole deck, yeah, exactly, Trex. The game plan is to bore you to death. If your whole deck is basically, hey, so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna do fucking nothing. Good luck. Then yeah, I'm not super down with that. I'm not down with the sickness. Let's see. Haunt me. Boom. This shit gonna get weird. So now, because I'm running this not aggro enough, he's just going to play a Sunfall. And that's pretty much it. We just don't have a game anymore. Because his goal is not to play the game, it's to avoid playing the game. Oh, Leyline Binding, that's a nice one. I don't think that's enough. Leyline Binding again. Grab that. I don't think that's enough either. Third Leyline Binding? Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. Audacity and Audacities. Yeah. Okay, there we go. In a world we must defend. Pokemons. Then find his Sunfall. That's the issue. You can't get your fucking fun stall. You can't win the game. If your deck is entire, and this is my other complaint. I'm gonna call some people out here, man. I'm gonna hurt some feelings on this one. If your deck is entirely relying on Sunfall to win you, your deck is trash. Your deck is bad. That's your number one goal is, well, I just draw a million cards until I can get Sunfall out, and then I can win. Bad deck, bro. Sorry, man. It is what it is. Boom. Alright. Seats taken. Probably a fucking counter spell. Yeah, no more lies. That's fine. We expect that. So we'll do Anthem. Swing in. Hit. Overlord of the Mistmoors, nice. Nice. Ethereal Armor. Gonna push in. Big hit right there. And it's Day of Judgment and Alchemy. Yeah, I knew that one was coming out. Yeah, all you're seeing is red. I haven't even seen a red deck tonight, man. Shit's crazy, man. I ain't even seen that nowhere. Ooh, mana. Alright, was he just gonna lose to me? He lost me. I'm gonna draw mana. Watch this. Don't even need to guess. Don't even need to ask. I know it. I know it. I know it already, man. I know it already. In my heart of hearts, I know it. You don't even need to fucking... I could feel that. I can feel a force loss coming on. I feel that shit from a while away. I know it. I know it, guys. From the very bottom of my heart, I know when the force loss is coming. There's like 22 mana in this deck too, by the way. There's fucking no mana in this shit at all. A pack. Okay, let's grab it. Get a rare. Good Fortune Unicorn. Sylvan Scavenger. Okay. Alright. Yeah, usually I only run standard. Alright, let's try the thing that Trexo. Oh, I've played this game so much, man. I just know. I tell you, it's like the chess masters that can play chess in their head. It's not hard to figure out what's going to happen, man. I know it. I know it. Shit better be good, man. Not carts, cats. Alright, we gotta put the cat-related things on here. If we're gonna do cats, we gotta do cats right, right? We gotta come correct with cats. Cats are very important, especially on the internet. Do I have any cat-themed cards? Also known as cat-themed crads. I feel like I do somewhere. I got this fat raccoon. Ah. Well, that's his completed form. Still a Johnny. I got wolves. Dogs. Alright, let's use Evil Johnny then. Policemen swear to God. Love seeping from their guns. I know my friends are gone. It's so new turn and run. If you get out of bed, we'll find you there. Open arms, turn the page. My little dark age. So we put down... Alright, any advice on this one, Trax? Prairie. Orbs. He said nope. He said nope. No siree, Bob. Policemen swear to God. Love seeping from their guns. I know my friends are gone. Okay. 100% win rate. Easy. Easy clap. Vanguard. Skeleton. Okay. This dude knows what's up. This dude fucks. He's gonna play removal. Boom. Naturally. Nasty. Nice. Nice raid there. Good stuff. He's going to return that maybe. Nice build up there. Good. Yeah, Pride Mate used to be terrible with the life gain builds. Pride Mate used to really fuck. Used to really come in hot. Blocks. And is a vigilance. Got a little mana screwed there. Skeleton. Got beat up by skeletons. How many green cards in this deck? I don't know. I'm trying it out for the first time. Trex gave it to me. I don't think very many. I don't think we're really swarming out with very many. I go first. Razor Verge into a Johnny's Pride Mate. I think I may need more. Oh, I'm just not hitting the life gain. Okay, I was like, where's the life gain? Okay, I'm just not hitting it. Blossoming Sands. Can we do a Johnny's? Invasion of Pyrulia. Sparks Family Values. Let's do that. Is he brand new or is he a reprint? Invasion of Ergamon. Oh, he only non-cat enters. Okay. So how does that work? We're only ever going to get one? Bilges. Who's getting the damage? He's gonna get the Greenco Slaughter. Okay. Transform. Alright, that was fun. That was fun enough. Flanker's a cool cat. Get it? Cool cat. I don't know if they allow me to, man. I might get terms of service on that one, Ryan. Ocelot Pride. That's the one from Modern Horizons, right? They had to nerf it in Alchemy, right? It was too powerful. Vagabond's faithful. Skynet Squire. Yep. Gonna kill something. Which means that he's gonna reanimate it next turn. He's good to go. Good play there. We're getting outgunned real fast here. I don't know. I'm having bad luck tonight, guys. I'm having bad luck tonight. Sometimes you hit a bad luck night. That's why you got a video in the can. We got a bonus video. No worries. Panama. Case the Hushwood Verge into a... Yeah, that'll work. A Sevis Knight. Indeed. Just everybody is killing everything, man. That's part of the issue is... Everyone is fucking massacring shit, which is wild. That's great, Buggy Man. You remember Sevis. I remember Sevis. Kill card. They don't let anything live. Let's be honest, guys. They don't let anything live.
Appreciate it when one of your friends has to leave.
One voice out of many. Your soul burns with light.
Cause if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's the Valgavoth. Yeah. We're not going to be able to grind out removal. Unless we get a spam of new cards, he's going to be able to hold us back pretty much steadily. He'll play discard and Liliana, and he'll let us keep nothing in our hand, I think. Cause if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's my Valgavoth. Skynet Squire. strike him. Alright.
Let me
So he can lose the Liliana. Or he can just force discard here. Okay.
The injured need my help.
And then he can force discard, and then he'll be fine. Because I can only ever generate one a turn. I'll draw mana. I don't think he wants the discard. Yeah, he might want to dump that. Yeah, dump that. AC Uneaten Feast. He's got basically until I get a swarm of soldiers in. He's got me on lock. Treasure map. He gets Treasure Cove. Exile.
Be outsmarted.
That. We hit her next one. He hasn't killed Archangel Elspeth. Maybe he won't. If he does, it's a problem. Yep. Look at that perfect line there, guys. Don't you love perfect lines? Isn't it amazing when they hit perfect lines? She was dead. I could have ulted her there, but I needed to... There was no way I was ever getting this. This is a fucking another force loss here. I'm in the bucket right now, man. I did too good for too long, man. Okay? I got 2 decks at like 80%, man. They're not going to let me get away with that. All right? It's not going to happen, man. They're not going to let me do it. Jace. All right, we're done here. No, they're not going to let me get away with that for that long, man. Come on. They're just... We're never going to be able to trade... That Liliana, when Liliana comes in and you're not set up for her, she's going to run the board on you. Realistically. I know how powerful she is. We had crap in our hand and nothing on the board that we could... Every turn we were going to be feeding something to her or losing a card. And we had no direct removal for her either. And we weren't going to draw it. I know the bucket when I see it, man. Listen. I know the bucket when I see it. Or the barrel. You tell me. I know when I'm in the barrel. I'm in the barrel right now. Too many wins, man. Too many wins. Your MMR is way too high. I gotta take those L's, man. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Let's get rid of you. If I didn't name you something, deck, you gotta go. Survivor decks never fucking worked. Always try to run one, but Survivor decks never worked. Boof, boof. Let's do that. Thorn Wheel. I got nothing for this. Holy shit. Did not expect that. Nisa. Two mythic rares, 5 uncommon, and 1 common. I gotta get rid of the Nisa. Leaf Crown Visionary. Thorn Archer. What's the goal here, though? I don't feel like we're really getting anywhere. Just go wide? 1 mythic rare, 2 uncommons. Card in your hand and the rest. I don't think Nice is that fucking good in this, right? We don't have any ability to play extra mana each turn, right? So what are we playing Nisa for? Yeah, but what are we playing Nisa for? We have no way to trigger her second landfall. We just get an extra mana. Reclamation Sage. I'm actually not mad at Reclamation Sage. I don't think Deathbloom Gardener is very good either. Elfheim Worm. Cautious Survivor. Tyvar the Pummeler. Serpent Blade Assassin. Cool looking guy, by the way. I always like the art of this one. I wish we could exchange. So the best thing to do if you're gonna buy Jeffrey Thistle, if you're gonna buy a bunch of if you're gonna buy a bunch of cards, use your commons and uncommons to craft out before, and that way you'll fill up your vault progress a lot faster. Genesis Wave. Okay. Might be fun. No, I'm not using it. All right, we're going to try one more time with this, and then we're going to hang it up. Oh, we got to do Shakedown Breakdown, too. All right, we're going to try this once. Ojuk Babab. Oof, bad opener. Better. Drop her. UAN's elite. Code school guy. Okay. Swoop and lookout. Swoop to whoop. Okay, that's proper elf ball right there. That's a proper elf ball right there. He's an artifact, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's a silly little artifact. I want to slasher comic blood over. I just never seems to. I've pulled it off a bunch of times, Jeffrey. So here's the thing, and this is J Villain Philosophy 101 here. You need to do one thing good and one thing great. If you're trying to pull off your slasher combo, you also need a bunch of other shit that goes with it. You also need to have a super effective deck that's gonna fuck things up. And if you're lucky enough to pull off slashers, it's gonna work for you as well. If you're just relying on slashers to fucking carry, that's the only win con you have, you're never gonna hit. You're never gonna hit. So that's the J Villain philosophy, and that's what I always try to tell you guys. Make your deck do one thing amazing. You know, that's like the infinite loop. Everyone always goes, oh, the infinite loop deck, the life gain and drain, it never works. If all you're gunning for is that, it may not work. Because that's all you're gunning for. That's the only it's the only win con that you have. You're just trying to draw cards to pull it off. No, have a really good gain and drain deck already that can go toe to toe, and then if you hit it off, it's a nice surprise that finishes the game faster than it normally would have. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Yeah, we have this cool combo in it, but the combo is a centerpiece to an already delicious buffet of violence. That's what we want. We want violence. Ragna rocks. So that's kind of the idea. That's J Villain's theory of deck building. Ixalan's Cope. Boom. No, he's not gonna. Ixalan's Lord Keeper. Remember that when that was the fucking King one right there? Tranquil Throwback. It's so tranquil. It's so frilly. Go in. Hey, look, Genesis Wave. Boom. All right, a little bit of modification. We're getting some proper elf ball going here, MTG Hillbilly. Hillbilly, hillbilly, hillbilly. We're getting some proper elf ball going. Genesis Wave is next. We're gonna fucking Genesis Wave the fuck out of him. Cause the Galtese Falcon, look at that. Ooh, we might not be able to Genesis Wave him. Holy shit, look at that. Alright, well, he didn't go for it. Alright, so we will add 5. We'll add 5 here. Wow. That was fucking trash. That was so bad. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so fucking bad, you guys. Oh my god, that was so fucking... We pulled fucking that much mana. Fellini's Hatcher. Oh my god. That was the worst fucking Genesis Wave ever, bro. Oh my god. I thought I had him, man. Alright, let's go. Autopay. Another fucking... Let's see if we can actually hit a Genesis Wave off this time, boys. Let's see if we can really elf ball. Where are you? There you go. 10. Alright. We'll play fucking 10. Let's see if it's all fucking mana this time. Choose up to 9. Okay. That's proper elf ball right there. Black was slowing us down. That was that's a proper elf ball right there. There you go. Genesis Wave, good idea. We hit a shit Genesis Wave early on, but good stuff. We'll go for we'll go forward with that, maybe seeing where we can go with that. But we are at the end of our time here, so we got to do a shakedown breakdown, boys. Yeah, big mana sink is not a bad idea. Genesis Wave was a good idea to pop it out. Okay. Persuasive King, very good call on that one. I forgot that they reprinted that. Totally forgot they reprinted that. We'll call it Hill Elves. Proper call out on that one, yeah. Angel Flight 1. Alright, perfect. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we have a much anticipated deck. I think maybe one of the more anticipated ones that I've had. I did Undead, I did Vampires, but after that, one of my theory crafted decks, Angels. Angel Flight 1. Now, I did a theory craft on this, and it was very, very popular. Basically a mono white with a splish splash of Boros in it. And it was very popular. I didn't get to play it, though. I imported this basically as I built it. It's not very different from what you saw in Angel Flight 1, with a couple of little tweaks that got it. We're winning games and dimes with this. Salvation is here. Angels have returned. So, before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So, be sure to do that right down there. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. We're almost at 3,000 followers on Twitch. I think I'll do a giveaway for the 3,000th person who joins up, so you might want to come on by. Hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live on Twitch or YouTube, both of them, and when anything new comes on. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask your questions. It's all going to be there. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So, if you want a copy of this one, make sure you go down to the AetherHub. So, what are we talking about when I say Angels have returned? They really gave us some great Angel support here, and it just works out beautifully. We have new cards, old cards, cool cards, and bold cards. Number one, guys, I can't speak the praises of Authority of the Consuls enough, man. This card will destroy decks. We played it previously. 3 Authority of the Consuls and 3 Case of the Uneaten Feast. If you're going to do life gain, you're going to do Angels, this is what you need. Consuls is 1 white, enchantment, creatures your opponents control enter tapped. I can't tell you how powerful that is, man. They can't get blockers out. They can't get emergency blockers out. A haste or aggro decks. Haste is basically pointless. The Forge decks, the Herber's Forge decks just don't work anymore. They're just done. They're just feeding you a life every turn. It's feeding you life off turn, which will trigger all of your other life gain abilities and things like that, like Exemplar of Light. It's just amazing stuff to do 3 consoles. So I think we're not wrong for doing 3 Case of the Uneaten, which is whenever a creature you control enters, you gain 1. You solve it if you gain 5 or more, and then you can sacrifice and cast cards from your graveyard later as you go. But consoles, they enter tapped, and whenever a creature an opponent controls enter, you gain life. You don't realize how much value you're going to get kicked back for that. It's amazing. Really good stuff. Okay. So, early Angels. I think we're going to talk about the removal packages in the instance first. To destroy evils. Why? Well, there's an angel on the art. And that makes sense, right? You got to put some angel art in there. 1 white and 1. I like it to destroy a big creature. I also like it to destroy an enchantment, any kind of lockout or major enchantment that they're running. Duskmourn brought a lot of enchantments, so I need to bust those open. Boros Charm. This is a reprint, but it is a very good card. It's a Foundations reprint right here. Boros colors, 1 red, white. 4 damage to target player planeswalker. Honestly, 4 damage to a player for 2 mana, that's a game ender. If you've got him within 4 or less, that's just a finisher right there. That you ever get a game where you're like, oh man, he's so close. If I just had, that's a little bit right there. Also, an instant speed. Permanents you control gain indestructible. Yes, this is a board wipe stopper. Unfortunately, it won't do anything to fun stall, but anybody like no witnesses or anything like that, if they're trying to wipe the board for you, everything you get is indestructible, or gain double strike until the end of turn. That could also be a game winner. All of these are game-winning strats right here. All of them are clutch. It's a great reprint for the Boros Charm. We're also going to go with Lightning Helix because we want to gain life, and it's sure Boros Legion coded right here. 1 white, 1 red, 3 damage to any target. We gain 3 life. Okay, so those are basically... I've talked about all of the spells, the supplemental spells that we're going to have, period. The next is all angels and how they interact. That's it on the enchantments. That's it on the spells. First things first, a reprint. Giada, Font of Hope. This is being reprinted in Foundations. 1 white and 1 legendary creature, angel, flying, and vigilance. The reason this is so important is not only does each angel you control enters with an additional 1/1 for each angel you control. So if you're putting in your third angel, it comes in with a +2/+2. You get ramp. Angels are expensive. They're big creatures. They're flying. They have a lot of power to them. The fact that on turn 2, you can put her down, and turn 3, drop a 4-drop angel, and it comes in +1/+1. Amazing. So you tap her, add any, spend this many only to cast angel spells. Flying and Vigilance means that you can attack with her, hit for 2, and then still be able to tap her once you're done attacking to hit off with that right there. So we love Gianna Fonta Hope. So happy for her reprint. Honestly, if you're doing angel decks, don't skimp out on the Giada. She's going to make or break you. I know a game is going to go well when I get Giada in my hand and I can play her early. Youthful Valkyrie, another great reprint. 1 white and 1/1/3 angel. Whenever flying, of course. Whenever another angel you control enters, put a 1/1 counter. Very useful for a 1-drop right there. Yeah, it slowly builds. As the game goes on, it's going to get better, especially with Gianna. It goes up. I want to talk about Steel Seraph. This is an artifact creature angel. It's a mechanical angel, which is awesome. Or Clockwork Angel if you're a Rush fan. I'm never going to play this for its main cost. For its 6, I don't care. That's why I have it as the 3-drop. 2 white and 1. It's a 3/3 for 2 white and 1. At the beginning of your upkeep on your turn, creature you control gains Vigilance, Flying, or Lifelink at the end of turn. We usually want Lifelink. Everybody has Flying and almost everybody has Vigilance. Lifelink is going to be the key into comboing out to a bunch of different life gain and building up our army and doing the combinations we need. So he is really good. The only thing you're getting for casting this one at a 6 is +2 power and +1 toughness. It's completely not even worth it, really. He's a 3-drop through and through. Metropolis Reformer, I really like, especially against the burn decks and discard decks, is extremely useful. 1 white and 2/3, Angel Cleric, Flying, and Vigilance. You have Hexproof. Very useful to have Hexproof on yourself. That means anybody targeting you personally, it doesn't work. It also, whenever you is dealt damage, you gain that much life. Great for a stompy blocker. They're trying to swing in for a lot or even a little. Just steady feeding you life when you get hit with something. Extremely useful combo right there. Even if they're trying to burn it out, you gain the life back. Now, why are we gaining all this life? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is Resplendent Angel, which is available from Ixalan, and I have some of the reprint ones right here, or the old ones right there. 2 white and 1 Angel. 3/3, Flying, as all angels are. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with Flying and Vigilance. Extremely good. You just need to gain 5 or more, which is not impossible with Authority of the Consuls, Case of the Uneaten. Steel Seraph's going to be your friend here, because if you're swinging in with like a 3/3 and you gain 3 life on the hit, and then maybe you play Lightning Helix or something like that, or Metropolis Reformer, you're gaining that life like crazy, or you play 2 cards. Very, very useful card. She also has the ability, as we go, to pay 3 white and 3, and then she can do it herself. So she's going to be a 5/5 with lifelink. So she's always going to hit for 5, and that way she'll generate the angel. Don't forget, generating those tokens, it's not when you cast an angel. Any angel that enters. Okay, so even the tokens come in, get the extra 1/1s on them for as many other angels you control when Jihad is out there. That's not, when you use this card to cast, it gets a 1/1. If angels pop up from anywhere, they get the bonus from Jihad. So that's extremely useful for Resplendent. The brand new card, new to Foundations right here, not a reprint, it is brand new. 2 white and 2 3/3 Flying. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Insanely good, because you're going to be gaining life like crazy between Case of the Uneaten Feast and Authority of the Consuls. It's going to grow like a weed. I wasn't sure about this card, but pairing it up with life gain and Giada is incredibly good. Probably one of the best plays that we have is Giada on turn 2, Exemplar of Light on turn 3. Why? Because of this secondary ability right here. Whenever you put a 1/1 counter on this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So what does that mean? That means if you pay it with Giada, guess what? It comes in with a 1/1 counter on it. You put a 1/1 counter on it. That now means that you draw a card as soon as it enters. So it's a 4/4, draw a card, 4/4 Flying, draw a card on turn 3. That's good value right there, guys, all day. The other thing is you only get to draw that card once a turn when you gain life. You can gain life on your off turn with Authority of the Consuls. It lines up really well. So Exemplar of Light on your off turn, if they place 1 or 2 creatures, they could play 3 creatures. This thing's going to get +3/+3, and you're going to get to draw a card on your opponent's turn. Very, very good combo plays right there off that, between consoles and everything else going on right there. So that's our 4-drop. Our 5-drop, we're going to do 2 Lyras. I didn't want to do too many. I kept overdrawing her, but 2 Lyras is good enough. 2 white and 3/5/5 flying first strike. Other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Very, very powerful. Everybody has lifelink. Everybody has +1, and she's flying first strike and lifelink. Amazing stuff. Amazing wings and armor right there. This is a finisher card. We have basically 3 finisher cards here, which is Aurelia and Lyra. Lyra is a finisher. A bad finisher that's really going to mess people up, especially combined with Resplendent, because you're going to gain a crazy amount of life and hit for very, very hard. But Aurelia, the War Leader, oh, she's the even bigger finisher. This is a reprint, okay? She's available in some other stuff. I have the old version of her. I have some alternate art somehow of, I don't even know how I got this alternate art of her, but she's reprinted in Foundations. She is a 6-drop. However, Giada does help that. She is the finisher, okay? She is the closer. You're not getting past Giada. Why? 2 red and 2 white and 2 6-drop, 3/4, flying vigilance and haste. That haste is super important. Why? Because whenever she attacks for the first time, untap all creatures you control, and then there's another combat phase after this. So she is immediately going to come down and give you 2 combats. If you haven't already assembled your army of angels that are going to swing in and hit hard and gain a crazy amount of life, they're just going to go in again and beat them up again. They didn't get enough the first time. Guess what? Round 2's here. Round 2 here's jump. And she does that right away. You don't have to wait. A lot of these double effects are like, well, you know, next turn or if whatever. Nope, she has haste. She comes down. You're getting 2 combats. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal hit right there. Again, a finisher card right there. We don't want to go too heavy. We want to go kind of quicker to try to outpace some of the things. If you make angels too heavy and too expensive, they get kind of too big, and then they're a little bit top heavy. So this is kind of the leaner version, but with 1 nice finisher on there. We're going to go with 2 Cavern of Souls. Obviously, I choose to say angels for your counterspell guys. 3 Inspiring Vantage, 3 Battlefield Forges. I'm not worried about the Forges dealing damage to me. 12 plains and 4 mountains. It's not super important we have red. We only need 1 red for Boros Charm and Lightning Helix, and by the time we get to Aurelia the War Leader, generally we're going to have 2 red, or at least a Cavern of Souls. So there's really nothing in here that you couldn't cast for just 1 additional red, and it's not super critical. So that's why I'm really leaning heavily on the white as we go. It works great, though, and it has a lot of unexpected plays. It spirals out of control and just, it gets out of hand really quick on people. People realize, whoa, things have made a turn for the worst here. So 22 creatures, angels, and a little bit of angel clerics, 8 instants, 3 artifacts, with angels being the artifacts, 6 enchantments, 24 lands altogether, no sorceries, no planeswalkers or anything like that. 33 on white right here. At 7 red with a 2.8 average on a 2/4. Again, Giada is going to be the key thing here. Giada, if you have a hand with Giada, or if you start without a Giada, it is not a bad idea to mulligan down a little bit to see if, well, maybe I can get a Giada or maybe I can't. It's honestly very, very important. You know you're going to get a good hand with this one. As far as the sideboard concerns, protection, yeah, keeping your Giada safe or any of your big angels safe. I'm not mad at you for running Shard Mage's Rescue. Surge of Salvation is a great one too. You and permanents you control gain hexproof and prevent all damage black or red. That could be extremely useful if you want to switch out any of your Boros Charms or Lightning Helix. Like if you wanted to make this completely mono white, you could rip an Aurelia, put another Lyra in here, get rid of Boros Charm and Lightning Helix, and just swap all this in. Like you could make it completely white. Throw the Lyra in there, throw the rest of these in there, you're fine. A little bit more removal in case you want to go a little bit more removal on this one. I'm certainly not mad at you for running Exercise or Get Lost. Valorous Stance is a fun one too. Target creature gains indestructible or destroy a creature with toughness 4 or more. That's not bad either. And again, If you wanted to run mono white and do another Lyra in there, I'm not mad at you either. If you wanted to go full on, I just like the idea of throwing a little bit of the Boros Legion for the surprise hits on there and the double attack with the Aurelia War Leader. But the brand new card, not the reprint, is Exemplar of Light, and they do quite well. Very happy about that. I was not sure about them, but it was on my cards, and just a lot of value. Yeah, especially pairing up with everything else. Great value, great life gain. Let's get into it, guys. It's winning in Diamond. It's winning in Diamond. We're ranking up. We're going to get into it right now. Let's get started with Angels. Be sure to check out the other channel where we're going to be opening a box of foundations. Yeah. And, of course, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Bye-bye. Well, let's get into the game. All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. We're going to send you off on your way right here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. We'll send you off to eat, Philly. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure you check out today's video. The zombies did great. We love the zombie deck, so it was really fun to run that. If you haven't seen it yet, there it is. Well, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything you do, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Adios and good night.